This whole show is about cock-rocking the NPR crowd. It is about not letting your IQ get in the way of a good time.
Hey, bro, did you see 2 queers with 4 ice creams run past here? Those were our ice creams, bro.
The chief wanted Jimmy to impregnate his wife.
Morphine drip that you could push every 7 minutes. And I got to know what 7 minutes was like real fucking good. Right?
This is probably one of the best storytelling mariachi burlesque stand-up shows I've ever seen. It's in the top 5 at least. Pretty much all a boy has to turn into a man is that first breakup, where you just cry in your room and listen to the Smiths, and then they're like, all right, welcome aboard, son. Yeah. And I was going through that first breakup real hard, sit in my room crying so hard I just made a little sound, like just my tear ducts just squeaked. My little sister comes in real quietly and sits down next to me, and she puts her arm around me and gives me like a side hug and then a big double like arm hug and just holds me. I was like a sophomore in college, so she's a sophomore in high school. She's just holding me for a second, and she pulls out a Kleenex and dries my tears, wipes everything away, and she just looks at me and she goes, hey, listen, bitch is gonna come and bitch is gonna go, dog. All right? But I've known you since day one. The love we got between us, that shit is real deep and lifelong. I'm gonna love you until after you are dead, all right? And I just wanted you to know, I've always secretly hated that bitch. And if you want, you say the word, I'll take a dog chain around to her house, show her what the fuck time it is. Just to really clarify, my little sister offered to chain whip my first ex-girlfriend out of love. I just took the hug. We're super different. We have the same parents. I mean, it's not like we walked out on the front porch and found a baby in the basket that said, here, take this, raise it, love it, we can't do it anymore. Signed the Wu-Tang Clan. We went to a party together. I was trying to hang out with her, just little brother-sister time. And we're at this party, and she was just quietly drinking a 40 in the corner like she always did. And these girls over here were talking some shit about Jessica Simmermon looks like such a hoe. Who's that dude she's with? And she just puts her 40 down. Just, hold this, Jeff. Hang on a second. I was like, no. And she's like, I'm just going to go speak to her. She walks over here, and the girl looks up at her, and she just goes, boom! And sticks her in the eye real hard. And you know that wet smack a real punch makes? And she's just going like this, shaking her hand off, and the girl is just tears and snot. Just, what the fuck did you do that for? So you can have a match set, bitch. Boom! And hits her other eye. Just ice cold Quentin Tarantino outtake. And she's just looking at me like, just take me home, Jeffrey, take me home. Not a problem. Happy to help you with that. How are you supposed to be a protective older brother when that's what's going on?
No, you fucking paid for this show. You will watch this, and you will enjoy this.
This woman's a friend of mine. She's hilarious. She's funny. She's a little horrifying in all the best ways. Let's hear it real big for Abigail Shimon, everybody.
felt so white in my life. I got hit on the street, though, a little while ago. That was very exciting for me. A gentleman came up to me, stopped me, and goes, "Excuse me, miss, what's your nationality?" And I was like, "I'm white." And he was like, "That's not a nationality." And I was like, "Well, you've never been to Scotland." And he goes, "No, but what's your nationality? Where are your people from?" And I was like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm German." And he goes, "German? That's my favorite nationality." And that's when I knew I was being hit on, because German is no one's favorite nationality. Like, German people historically are the worst. The only thing German people are famous for is making cuckoo clocks and 6 million less screenwriters. That's it. It's okay, I can tell that joke because I wrote it. So I'm allowed to tell the joke. Remember when Jeff said I was horrifying? We haven't even gotten there yet. I brought a prop. It's the last 4 minutes right here. It's alternative comedy, because we're at the UCB. Shit, please don't break. Oh, sweet, it didn't. Hand it to me, thank you. All right, so as a community, what is this? Light bulb. Very good. Now, does anyone dispute that it's a light bulb? Does everyone believe it's? You touched it, you know it's lit. Does anyone not believe me? Okay. Because in a minute I'm going to do something, and then you're going to... No, you fucking paid for this show. You will watch this, and you will enjoy this. I took 2 trains to get here to eat a fucking light bulb for you.
Be careful.
Now, I don't eat the metal part because that would be weird. So you were so nice to help me earlier, so I'm going to pass this to you. This is your souvenir here. You may not like me, but now you'll never forget me.
Tienes el alma más provinciana, hueles a limpia rosa temprana. Hay que tocar el oso de Dios, tus palomos, tus caseríos. Guadalajara, de tu pura tierra mojada.
Ruffling his mullet off of his shoulders. I love my sister so much, and at that time I wanted to mostly protect her from the choices she was making. She always was dating some dude who had this nasty little like hologram of a mustache right here, like a little weasel dropping draped across his lip, and a huge starter jacket advertising like the Oakland Raiders. We're from Virginia, so that's bullshit. And I was studying to be an art teacher at that time, and the time came when I had to do my practicum. So I was teaching at the high school that I went to and that my sister still went to. And I'm walking in the hall, and I saw all these guys with starter jackets, and her stupid boyfriend included, and like just grab a freshman and just shoving him into the lockers, like, "Why are you falling down? Why are you falling down?" And like laughing, and they would try to get up, and they'd smack his books down and shove him into the locker again. And I was just like, now's my chance to set the world right. I'm gonna stop it. And I get in there and I whoosh all the kids off the class. I'm like, "Get out of here, go!" And I grab her boyfriend. I was like, "Get out of here! I don't want to see you anymore." And I went up to the kid to say, "Are you all right?" And I grabbed the hood on the kid's hoodie and pushed it back. And it was my little sister. Yeah, her boyfriend and friends were shoving her and knocking her down and stuff just for laughs in the hallway, just to amuse themselves. All I wanted to do really was just find the dude and talk to him for a second and then cover him with gas and set him on fire real quick. But when you're walking around concocting a lot of elaborate revenge fantasies, you're not making any actionable plan for what might happen. I went into the bathroom to go to the bathroom and walked in and he was there in the bathroom and he's got his foot up on a little pipe and he's looking out the window with his dumb little smile and the breeze is ruffling his mullet off of his shoulders. And he just skipped school to hang out in the bathroom. And I grabbed him by the shoulders and spun him around and just pulled him in. I was like, hey man, I saw you shoving my sister in the hallway, man. Just wanted you. And then totally ran out of plan. So I just did the first thing I could think of. I just pulled him in and kissed him on the mouth real hard and deep. But I feel his little mustache under my top lip moving around. Ugh. And what was amazing is that neither of us shut our eyes. So I just dominate and intimidate with my eyes. My eyes have just snakes made out of fire in them. And he wasn't he wasn't kissing back, but he also wasn't running away. He was just caught, just paralyzed in the tractor beam of my outrage, And I'm just really getting into it, and then the delusion just vanished, and I was like, ah! And I shoved him away, and I was like, oh my god, okay, so we're cool now, I think. I look forward to seeing you around our house in the future. I gotta go, bye. And I went on the hallway and just collapsed. Because I have mouth raped a student during my first week as a teacher. I don't know, that's gotta be super bad for your permanent record. So I just did my classes for the rest of the day. We looked at a lot of film strips. And then I went home and I was just in my bedroom rocking myself and watching Batman the Animated Series. That's how I cope. And my little sister came home and she just kicks my door in. I just saw her silhouette in the door, and she goes, what have you done? Motherfucker, what have you done? They were supposed to smoke blunts by the train tracks that afternoon, and he just went ahead and dumped her. It was perfect. He was too homophobic to tell his friends, and the school never would have believed him, so he was just like, cut it, I'm out. But she's looking at me, and she's like, what have you done? What was going through your head? And I was like, bitch is gonna come and bitch is gonna go, guys. All right, love we got between us. That's deep, real, it's lifelong, and I'm not lying, baby. That happened for real. That's usually the end of the story. But she married a Navy SEAL last year, and I told this story as a toast at their wedding. But I told her, I was like, kissing days are over, all right? This goes bad, you got to figure it out. our show. This is And I Am Not Lying. You saw Florida Colache. I'm a Goliath Shaman. Come on up, people. Peter Aguero. Ophira Eisenberg. Lucy Licious and Air Lingus. This is And I Am Not Lying. This is the best goddamn stand-up, storytelling, burlesque, and mariachi show you've ever seen. We're here the second Friday of every month at midnight. Do please come back, tell everybody you ever met, tell people you don't like. I'll take their money. All right, happy Valentine's Day and good night.